Are we actually doing this live? Awesome.
Yeah, just
So when I slab this onto my beard and onto my chest, internet, forgive me, I'm just real hungry and it's good and I got an overbite. It's hard to like make this happen. But I don't care, you know, I don't care.
I love it.
I'll tell you right now.
I love
This is on my face, somebody tweet at us.
Are you gonna just
It's Interactive Me. This is the band Kalu and
The Electric
The
Joint.
Electric Joint.
Opening at the Truman Theater in KC tonight from Moon Taxi.
This is not Kalu and the Analog Joint. To be confused, right? There is
No. If we were to play
There's a really bad joke, my
unplugged,
bad.
it's alright, good try.
Amish.
Acoustic joint would be the other one.
Acoustic joint. So
Yeah.
names,
John Spees.
John Spees,
Yeah.
Kalu James.
Kalu James,
JT Holt.
JT,
Eddie Torres.
Eddie Torres. So we got Eddie, we got JT, we got... It's okay, I'm gonna cut that.
It's all good. The joint. Kalu.
Kalu.
James.
How do I miss
Just
Kalu?
joke.
Oh.
It's all
That's
good.
the one. Mine though, you just say the most common name you can think of.
The Electric John.
Sam?
Come on, biblical, John. Michael I would have accepted, but I'm not Michael.
Let's call you
But
Jesus.
John, yeah.
All right.
All right. Abraham. God. Mm-hmm.
So you guys believe in God?
Not this kind of interview.
All right. Kalu, come on.
All right, so where's the name from though?
I'm Nigerian, so
Nigerian.
yeah, the name is from the Igbo tribe, and that's where Kalu comes from.
Now, are you the singer here? Are you the
Yes, I
vocalist?
am.
Okay. How long have you been singing, or do you put a number on that? Actually, let me ask that.
I mean, I've been singing pretty much ever since I, can remember.
Just out the womb. You
Yeah, I mean, that's the first thing you do. You wake up into this world, you just yell.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Most, I think nurses would call that screaming, but
Exactly. There's a
His
singing
nurse
way
was
of
like, you're a
mine
little
was
bit
like-
pitchy, kind of flat. You
So
could bring
you
that
have
up,
all
so she
this time
pinched
to
him.
learn, yeah. But I started singing in church actually.
okay.
Speaking of,
Were you a tenor or bass?
well, I actually got kicked out of choir because
Because
I could not stay on one. I like to sing it out.
Okay.
So that really doesn't work when everyone's trying to stack on.
Do you
So,
only sing, or do you play any
play
instruments? Guitar. Okay.
Rhythm guitar.
Okay. How long you been doing that?
Sense of womb.
Since I started walking.
Exactly.
Since I started walking.
When you're born into this world, there's a Les Paul strapped around you. It's very painful for your
I think
mom.
that's how JT came into this world. He came in with a
Right.
Les Paul strapped right onto him.
I had a drum set. Worst pregnancy ever.
It was a long loadout.
Right.
So you were born in Africa though?
Born and raised, yeah.
Okay.
I moved to the U.S. age 18. About 17 years ago.
Does African roots that inspire your music in any way?
I mean, I'm African, so.
At the root, yeah. There's so many smart ass answers to that. You should have just come with like, no, pretty much just Icelandic. Pretty much all I listened to. My parents were, they kind of fetishized Icelandic people. And
What kind of music is played in Africa? I mean, is it all over the place, or is it?
It's everything. I mean, it's from Afrobeat to reggae to, rock to pop. I mean, it really
like
is.
Chinarwin, that type of blues
Yeah.
that's in the desert, and it really depends on like the trade routes that went across Africa, and including the slave trade. But religion came through. The Arabized people in the north have a different sensibility melodically and harmonically than people in the Congo and and south, and so there's hundreds of dialects. I mean, we're not really taught how big Africa is. Let me tell you about Africa.
I think it's fantastic. I really think it's
But I kind of
fantastic.
know a little bit about Africa.
No, he knows a lot
But,
about it. That's the difference. It's
I
like you
studied
can
by
live.
Todd drums. There's a reason for that. I'm
Yeah.
not just.
No, but actually, you can live here, and all you really know is, your division or your section of Kansas City, and then someone could be fascinated about Kansas City and the United States and learn so much more. John is very much like,
that guy.
sometimes he's telling me things, I'm like, oh, shit.
guy.
I have no idea, man. Thanks, brother. I just told him on the trip here that if he went back home with me, I think they'll keep him. I don't think he'll come back.
You know
too much.
Stay.
You know too much, John.
Secrets.
You know too much.
So I take it you've gone back a few times since 18?
Oh yeah. I go home once a year.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother still lives there, so gotta go see mom. Gotta be good to your mom. Gotta be good to your mom.
Look into the camera when you say it.
Stay in school.
Yeah.
So you guys, the rest of you guys are from America, right? So, okay. Okay. Where are you from?
Texas.
Really, it's close to the size of Africa. It's called Texas.
Oh, okay.
It's a really big place.
That's a good one.
You don't peg me for a Texan. And it may be that
There's a lot of Mexicans in Texas, man.
I feel him.
Texican.
Right, we both got a border with Mexico.
I mean, what does a Texan look like?
You're right.
Cowboy hat,
Handsome.
boots,
We're at.
handsome, extremely handsome,
I was born and raised in Dallas.
sexually virile.
I was in Houston for.
On camera.
My dad lives in Houston.
Absolutely.
I was in Rockport for 3 months. Yeah, that place got hit bad.
Yeah, that pre-hurricane or? You're that pre-hurricane.
Post.
Oh, post.
Yeah, no, I was. Yeah.
What are you?
I was living in the church, volunteering actually.
Okay. Good.
Which is,
Oh, that's right. You were on the tractors every day.
yeah, so I never really seen Texas until I really.
So you saw it blown off the earth.
Yeah.
there.
I mean, when you drive through it was bad.
Yeah, it's rough. It still is. It's Rockport itself, where the center was.
Yeah, there's still a lot of
It's still toe up.
concerts that are going on to,
Tribute
Yeah,
concerts.
benefit.
Right.
Well, they had a-
toe up.
They had a radio contest with 96 Had the Buzz here. They gave away a free ticket to Coldplay in Houston. They had to completely cancel the show, but they didn't cancel it until the day of the hurricane.
Oh,
So everyone got stuck there in Kansas City.
oh man. Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
from there. That's
But Kansas City, you guys haven't been to Kansas. By the looks of you guys digging into the barbecue, you haven't tried Kansas City barbecue, but have you been to Kansas City?
I have before.
I've been to Kansas City, and I've had Kansas City barbecue for show. Had this place, I love it. I was
I've been
psyched when I
through
found out we were gonna be
Kansas
here. I think JT and I know it's Kalu's version of that. I'm not sure about JT.
I've been through, but I definitely haven't been in Kansas City. This is delicious.
Yeah.
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 I like to go down to YJ's and have some coffee down there, and I got some friends that live in the Bottoms, and yeah.
West
Kansas
Bottoms
City-
is the best place around here.
Kansas City is, I was telling these cats, it's kind of like New Orleans or Las Vegas in terms of you can get in trouble 24 hours a day. Sure.
There's less poop in the streets here, though, but
A little less, but you have to go find it.
yeah. So what, you're good. You guys all find each
Wait,
other.
JT has an answer. JT, have you been to Kansas City? Is this something?
My bad.
I came through here in like '05, but just like a night stop.
Yeah.
So I really have no memory of it.
Drove through. Okay.
No, I was playing in a band that played here. And
Okay.
just
Did y'all play the Grand Emporium? Was it Papa Molly?
yeah.
It's kind of like their Antones. I don't know if it's still there though. Is the Grand Emporium still?
I don't think
think-
so.
I don't know. I don't think
If
so.
it is, then it's not on the
So-
map for me.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause really the only
It was a
prestigious
heavy, I mean,
venues
you guys
are-
are really young, but it's a heavy duty blues hang, like from the
Yeah.
beginning of time,
But Green Lady Lounge is the only really prestigious jazz blues venue around here right now.
Right?
Oh, there's one other one over there by the. You're right. Yeah, we are really young.
I like to go hit the Brick. I've been, got some good friends that play at the Brick, and
Davies.
Parted today.
yeah,
Davies.
Davies still around, right? Is Davies uptown?
Davies uptown.
Yeah, Davies.
Yeah.
That's the first place I actually started doing photography.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I started over at the Uptown Theater.
Davies is like a
It's a
hole in the
nice
wall
venue.
place where a lot of bands roll through.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Been there as well. It's
I'm
cool.
trying to think of the band. Band out of Arkansas, Mountain Sprout. The Mountain Sprout. You ever heard of them?
No.
Okay. Okay. You brought up an old band
I can
that you
already
were in.
hear
I'm,
them, though.
I'm actually curious, like with older bands, Is that something like of a touchy topic when you bring up the old band? Is it like an ex-girlfriend, or is that like a...
Yeah, we start fighting right away, for sure. Fuck those old bands. I'm currently in 5 bands. That's a touchy subject with our manager because I can't because I'm busy too
You're on
much.
camera.
But what's up, Steve? I'm busy too much. It's hard to book me. But yeah. No,
You're in 5 bands?
I'm just a drummer in a lot of bands. It happens that way, you know. Like if you're, yeah, I'd like to be in one band. That'd be awesome, you know. But it doesn't. Just the way that it is, you know.
Ask him his favorite band.
So what's your favorite band?
My
John?
favorite band is definitely this one I'm eating with right now. for sure.
It just changed from the ex-girlfriend analogy to the child analogy. The favorite child.
Yeah, they're all totally different, man, and they're different groups. But I joined this. It was these 2 guys, and me and JT have been knowing each other for a long time, you know. But when we were making this record that we're touring behind now, just this really nice chemistry happened, and we wrote some songs on the floor that ended up making it onto the record, and then we started writing, and all of a sudden we had, we had like a whole nother record's worth of songs sitting there, and then we needed to stabilize things, and there was a bunch of different drummers and bass players, and I just said, let me be the guy. And so I've been the guy since then, and Eddie and I have played together in bands for years, and I suggested Eddie, and he fits like a glove. And so this is the band, and this is actually our first tour together as this band. Yeah.
So you guys plan on going on any headlining tours soon, or?
Sure, man. I mean, that's the goal at the end of the day. That's why you do these openers.
Yeah.
To get out there and get yourself out there. But, you know, yeah, it's in due time, we just got to make sure we have it all together.
Yeah.
You know, it's harder now than ever to go just tour because of downloading and stuff like that. It's just like you got to make people buy the stuff what you're selling them at the show. You know, it's a big challenge.
You gotta
It's just
tell
merch
them. You gotta
and
tell them not
ticket
to
prices.
buy it, for them to buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's your 4th show with Moon Taxi, though.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Moon Taxi?
What's that?
Thoughts on Moon Taxi?
Oh, they've been amazing. It's been
Good.
It's been a great run.
Yeah, man.
You know, we head back to Austin tomorrow, and then Kerry for South by. He leaves on a tour.
One of my other band's tours, then I come back, and then there's South by.
Right. And then there's Pot
See you there.
Festival out in Phoenix, Arizona on the 17th with Sturgill, Simpson, Phil Lesh,
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
St. Paul and the Broken Bones, a bunch of other guys. So, yeah.
St. Paul and Broken Bones are great live.
Yeah, they are a great band.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I read that you went to South by and decided to stay here in America.
No, well, I
Kind
mean,
of.
that's a funny thing. It's like once you write it, that becomes the truth. No, I was, it absolutely didn't happen that way. I was in New York, and I actually started watching South by because I had finished school and needed to,
Yeah.
you got to make that decision of what it is you really want to do. I've been doing music in New York, and I decided after seeing South by to drive down to Austin. And my friend that I moved to the U.S. with got accepted into grad school at UT, so I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna go do. And yeah, that was 11 years ago.
Neat.
guys
Remember who you
learn
saw it?
anything?
Go ahead.
No,
Do
it's
you remember who you saw at South by, though, when you came?
No, I don't. I don't.
Your turn.
South by's usually a blur,
Right.
Do you guys usually stay through the whole entire time? It's like 10 days every year, right?
Yeah.
It's broken down to different whatevers. But
Film and
that's it.
interactive, and then music. But basically, the paying gigs have been happening more in the film and interactive section, and the music gigs. I don't know if you're aware of this, but they don't pay. You get a wristband and exposure. So.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, but for me, like it's not unlike, say, Jazz Fest in New Orleans. I'll play 15 to 20 gigs on average, just over those days, couple a day, It's got sometimes 3, 4 in a day. You just scramble from club to club,
Yeah.
So this band so far has 3, and then I've got some of my other bands too. But, it's hectic, but it's fun. Austin's the center of the musical universe for that week, and there's tons of bitching and stuff like that. You know, like there's all the cynical points of view, but I've always had a great time. I like, you know, I've got friends from all over the country that come. You know, so
there's an absolute energy of South by that is really, and I mean that's what I saw from the screen. You know, like being in my, you know, fucking ghetto ass apartment in New York, just being like, oh shit, can't keep working this fucking cubicle job. Get the fuck out of here. And that was just, it was that feeling. I got here, and South by wasn't even happening. I just got here. I missed it a month before, and I waited till the next year, and I volunteered, and I knew it was going to be a problem right from the get-go because everyone I wanted to see was there. There's a bunch of that shit I saw on the fucking screen. So the first day I went, worked like 8 hours, got up at fucking 4 or 5 or something like that. I was like, great, I got this wristband, I'm gonna go see a show. I can't remember who the fuck it was. And I was in the line, and they're like, sorry, the line's filled up, man. Sorry, you can't go in. I'm like, what do you mean? I got this fucking, you know?
You paid for the wristband.
I mean, it's for volunteering, you know? So I was like, yeah, I got this, you know? They're like, no, you need a badge. You know, there's another level.
Right.
So I was like,
Several
this
levels
noise.
of-
So I just didn't show up the next day, and I think I'm in the blacklist, by the way. That's totally
they
fine.
never hired him back.
Because I
you
get
ruined,
to
you ruined it for
volunteer.
all the other Kalus trying to volunteer.
Good luck trying to find a Kalu around here.
Not gonna happen.
But the reality is playing it is what I wanted to do, and we're official South by Southwest artists this year, so yeah, I feel like that's a lot more better than
So thanks, South
yeah,
by
thanks South by.
.com.
I love you.
This could be the first. Hey, I want to ask, go back to Moon Taxi. Did you learn from it anything that you see when they perform? I mean, I've seen Moon Taxi perform one time out in Memphis.
Well,
They're electric. I mean, they're just.
They're very professional.
Yeah,
the
it's very,
joint,
very
though.
sleek production.
Well, I think it's in everything. Performance, I write a lot of songs by watching people perform.
Yeah.
And it could be musicians, it could be, you know, a graphic artist. I mean, that's what drives it all, is just people in motion, passionate doing something. So absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot more that happens than, you know, an hour on stage. It's everything that leads to that. It's everybody that you are one way or the other responsible for, and having to do this all the time. And that's life, really, you know, at the end of the day. So yeah, absolutely. You learn a lot just by observing. You find a little corner in the room and just watch.
You guys jam with them? Is it?
We haven't gotten
really-
to do that
We
yet.
just
Yeah.
met them a few
Yeah.
days ago, you know, one step at a time.
Yeah.
But I want to,
Yeah.
you
Take
know,
it to dinner first.
forcefully jam with someone. It's not,
You never want to,
get a
never
Me Too hashtag for that, I
forcefully
think.
just be like, hey, can we jam? Want to jam?
Hey,
You
don't
wanna
worry
do that.
about the guitars. Just keep them back there. We were.
Yeah, yeah.
Just-
No,
I play
I'm so
guitar.
full, no jamming right now.
But you know, of course, we're open to it. If we, hopefully, we'll play other shows with them. This is just a little, you know, 4-day run just to introduce us to them and to hopefully their crowd. Their crowd's been really nice about it. It's been a blast.
had
It's
great
amazing.
responses.
Kansas City, crowds here are always great.
It's a music town for
Yeah.
sure.
Man, thanks for
sweating.
reaching out to us on Instagram and getting all this set up. I really appreciate it. This wasn't
Yeah.
what we were looking forward to at all. Nice to
You
meet
can filter out the way I'm sweating from you.
That's never.
We
that's a
have
good sign.
the show comes in
Look
the
like
next
Tim and
hour,
Eric, like I'm
so
covered with
we got to
lotion.
get to the hotel
Okay.
and get all that.
Gotta get out of here too.
I didn't get your name.
My name is Sam.
Sam, Kalu, nice to meet you,
Kalu,
man.
great to meet you.
Absolutely.
Final question?
Yeah. Let's see. I asked this to one other band, but let's do it again. Is if you were to be an animal, what would that animal be?
Lick a lot of puss. That's my favorite.
We can end on that right there.
Lick a lot of puss. My favorite animal.
Thank you for tuning in for the interview, and I'm stoked to see you guys perform.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
He went for it. He went for it.
Bro,
All right, man. I had no idea.
what's your favorite number? 69.
You guys want to take some barbecue to go?
I'm good.
You guys are good? Let's see you tonight.
Absolutely.
But no, I'm eating
Badass.
scraps, dog.
Yeah.